Good morning, children. In this video, I am going to teach you about Mesolithic age or Middle Stone Age. This was the period of change from Old Stone Age to New Stone Age. Tools, cave and rock paintings and burial sites are the main sources from which we come to know about the Middle Stone Age. So, these are the main sources through which we come to know that Middle Stone Age has started. So, how was the life in the Middle Stone Age? In Middle Stone Age, early humans were used better tools. Still, they were hunters and gatherers, but the tools they were using for hunting that were smaller in size, and because of their smaller size, the tools are called microliths. These tools included borers, scrapers, and arrowheads. Stone axes now had wooden handles. Now, sources. The sources that have helped us to know about early farmers. So, how we know about the early farmers in Middle Stone Age? The sources which help us to know about the early farmers are the tools used for farming, the seeds the early farmers sowed, grinding stones, pots used for storage, and remains of villages. Domestication of animals. Towards the end of Middle Stone Age, humans began to domesticate animals. So, as the Middle Stone were ending at that time, humans started domesticated animals, and the dog was the first animal they have domesticated. And for what they were using dog? For chasing and hunting animals and for guarding. Now this is all about Mesolithic age or Middle Stone Age. Now we come to know about Neolithic age or New Stone Age. Neo means new. Neo means new. So, and Neolithic age was extremely important period in the history as several, why it was extremely important? Because several important discoveries and inventions were made during this period. These discoveries brought a great change in the lives of human beings. So, now life in the New Stone Age. Agriculture. As humans wandered from one place to another in search of food, they realized that some seeds like wild wheat could be eaten. So, early humans, they used to roam from one place to another in search of food. But after that they realized that some seeds like wild wheat could be eaten. They also found that some seeds that fell on moist ground grew up into the plants. So they have realized that when the seeds has fallen on the moist ground, it grew up into plants. And then after they realized that they could gather the seeds and plant them. So they started gathering that seeds, and then after they used to plant them. And due to that they were getting more grains and fruits, so that it could be help for many people. And this was the great discovery, because now the early humans were no more food gatherers. They became food producer. Now they were able to produce food, and this was the beginning of agriculture. Now people began to grow the food they wanted to eat. They began to lead a simple, settled life. This brought changes in their food habits also, and because of agriculture it brought changes in their food habits also. Now domestication. How the domestication of animals help early humans? It helps in many ways, like cattle, like sheep, goat, cows. They provide them milk, wool and meat. Oxen helped in pulling plows. The wool and skin of animals were used as clothing in the winter season. Now, the invention of wheel. This was the most important invention of New Stone Age. The invention of wheel made life easier for humans. So, because of the invention of wheel, the life became easier for humans. Now, carts could be used to transport both goods and humans. Before that, the early humans have to walk, but because of the invention of wheel, they were using cart to transport both goods and humans. The wheel was also used for making pottery of various types. Now, early villages. Early humans built their huts along the river banks. So earlier people were making their huts alongside the river bank so that they will get the water easily. Now, dresses and ornaments. The wheel was also used for spinning and weaving. Early humans were also used for spinning and weaving. Dresses were made of wool and cotton. Bangles and beads made of shells and bones were worn by women. So, dresses were made of wool and cotton, and bangles and beads made of shells and bones were worn by women. So, this is all about Neolithic age or New Stone Age. Now, Metal Age or Chalcolithic age. These stone ages were followed by the Metal Age. During this age, humans began to use metals. So, this metal age is known as the Chalcolithic or Bronze Age. So, what is the meaning of Chalcolithic? Means copper. And copper was the first metal to be discovered by humans. Which was the first metal to be discovered by humans? Was copper. Later after that this copper was mixed up with tin to obtain bronze. Metals were used to make tools. What were the uses of metals? It makes used to make tools, weapons, utensils and other equipments. And with the help of stronger tools made of metal, humans began to cut down trees and clear land. They also began to make better tools for agriculture. So, because of the metal age, they started making better tools.